Akira is an honest man. Chapter 1. One morning, he takes a crowded train. While playing a smartphone game and standing in front of a seat, he accidentally steps on the toes of a tough-looking man sitting there. The tough-looking man glares at Akira and says, "What the hell did you do? Stepping on me with those dirty feet. You owe me compensation." I'm sorry. How much do you need?" Akira asks nervously. $1,000, says the tough-looking man. "I can't afford that much." "I'll pay for the cleaning," Akira replies. The tough-looking man raises his voice. "I can't wear these shoes anymore, thanks to your dirty feet. It's your fault." Tensely, Akira responds, "The train was shaking, and it couldn't be helped." The tough-looking man retorts, "You were looking at your phone, without holding onto the strap, huh?" Akira realizes and says, "You're right, I'm sorry." The tough-looking man smirks, nods slightly, and holds out his palm, saying, "Come on, $1,000. Akira asks, "Did those shoes really cost $1,000? The tough-looking man replies, "Of course, they're from a high-end brand." "All right, I'll pay," says Akira, handing over $1,000. The tough-looking man takes the money and says, "You're a good guy. Here, take these shoes of mine in return." Akira objects, "Mine are cheap shoes. I can't exchange them for something so valuable." The tough-looking man insists, "It's fine. I made a profit. Consider it a small redemption." Saying that, the tough-looking man takes off his shoes. Akira, without hesitation, takes off his own shoes and hands them to the man. The man puts on Akira's shoes, says, "Take care, bro," and leaves the train. That night, Akira, returning home, mutters, "I don't want shoes with such a bad memory. I'll sell them." So Akira puts the shoes up for auction online. The next day, he checks the auction for the shoes, and they were sold for $5,000. Upon researching the shoes, Akira finds out that they were released 5 years ago, with a retail price of about $200. But they had become a collector's item. The price of the shoes was worth 5 times what Akira paid for him. Akira joyfully raises a toast to himself. Akira is an honest man. Chapter 2. Akira is an honest man. One sunny day during spring vacation, he went for a walk in his favorite park. Akira loved walking in the large park with warm sunlight and lots of green nature. While strolling proudly, enjoying the view of the Skytree Tower, he noticed a middle-aged man in a suit walking in front of him, smoking a cigarette. "Smelly," Akira exclaimed in his mind. The man in the suit finished smoking and casually threw the cigarette butt on the ground of the natural park. Akira couldn't help but say, "Oh," loudly. The suit-wearing man turned around, glaring at Akira, and said, "What's the matter?" Without saying anything, Akira picked up the discarded cigarette butt. He planned to throw it away in the trash later. Seeing this, the suit-wearing man said, "What's your problem?" while glaring at Akira. Akira calmly responded, "I have no business with you." The man in the suit approached Akira and aggressively said, "Are you disrespecting me?" Akira threw the picked-up cigarette butt back to where it belonged and said, "It's back where it was. It's nothing." The man in the suit muttered, "Whatever, you're gross," and walked away. Once the man in the suit was out of sight, Akira picked up the cigarette butt and headed towards the trash bin. "I just didn't like the idea of my beloved park and nature being harmed. Sorry for even a moment of littering Mother Nature," he murmured, while picking up the litter scattered on the park's ground. Akira walked towards the trash bin. When he threw away a bag full of garbage from a convenience store, a woman's voice reached him. Thank you for always keeping this park clean." Akira turned around and saw the person who spoke. "Oh, no, I just love this natural park," Akira replied. The woman, with her beautiful appearance and a lovely smile, chuckled softly. Akira felt the start of something special, like the beginning of a romance. Suddenly, a gentle breeze blew as if caressing Akira. Akira is an honest man. Chapter 3. Akira is an honest man. He became friends with a woman who appreciated him for picking up trash in the park. Her name is Rei. She is a bright and sparkling woman, and Akira couldn't help but feel a sense of admiration for her. One Saturday evening, Akira and Rei were taking a walk in their usual park, enjoying their time with nature. While casually chatting and walking, they noticed a hot dog food truck near the fountain. Feeling a bit hungry, Akira suggested buying hot dogs and beer and eating them on a park bench. Rei agreed, so Akira said, "Sit over there on that bench, Rei." While Akira bought hot dogs, Rei sat on a bench a bit further into the park and waited. When Akira arrived with the hot dogs, something seemed off. Rei, upon seeing Akira's face, had tears in her eyes. "What's wrong?" Akira asked, and Rei, without moving her head, just glanced to the left. Following Rei's gaze, they saw a man sitting on another bench, muttering to himself. "Did he say something to you?" Akira asked, bending down to match Rei's eyes. "He was using vulgar language and gesturing towards me," Rei whispered in response. Suppressing his rising anger, Akira approached the man, holding a bottle of alcohol and swaying. The man looked up at Akira and said, "What's your problem, buddy? You're the one with the problem. Do you have something to say to that woman?" Akira calmly replied. "I don't need anything from a guy like you," the man said, trying to push Akira, but he was unsteady and weak. Akira didn't budge and felt no impact. "Smelly," Akira mumbled quietly. The man, wearing dirty and torn clothes, seemed to be a drunken homeless person. Despite Akira's confrontation, the man headed towards Rei. "Hey girl, let's have some fun," he slurred, stumbling towards Ray. Akira rushed to Ray, spreading his arms to shield her. "What are you trying to show, huh?" the man said, staggering towards Akira. His strength was considerably weak, and Akira stood firm without moving. The homeless man fell to his knees, exclaiming, "Damn it! Should we call the police?" Ray whispered to Akira. "Wait a moment." Akira winked at Ray and turned to face the homeless man. "Old man, you can't beat me like that. Even before that, a woman like Ray could beat you. Here, eat this," Akira said, offering the hot dog he had just bought. The homeless man ate the hot dog quickly, like a hungry lion devouring prey. "I'll knock you down someday, so come back," the homeless man shouted as he stood up. Before Akira finished saying, "Apologize to Ray," the homeless man slowly approached Ray, saying, "Sorry for scaring you, miss," and left for his original bench. Akira and Ray locked eyes and shared a small laugh. "Let's split my hot dog," Ray suggested. And they enjoyed the hot dogs and beer, each taking half. "Shall we go home now?" The two left the bench. When Akira looked back, the homeless man was looking at them, but he turned away with a snort. Akira was convinced that he saw a single tear and a glimmer of hope in the man's eyes for the future. Suddenly, a gentle breeze blew as if caressing Akira. "Akira is an honest man,"